It's just easier for me.
There you are.
I'm like seeing you as you're like waiting. Do the whole Jeopardy song, theme song. Sound was good?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, awesome.
See me struggle to find it.
Yeah, it was funny. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. And it's Friday today, right?
Yep. Happy Friday.
Yay! It's a Friday.
All right, we can get started whenever you're
All
ready.
right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 31 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Start by hitting that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered, and $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end. Good to see all of you. Hello. And thank you so much, Amy and Anastasia, for the gifts.
Aw, thank you so much, you guys.
All right, we can get started here with 5 free questions. I see some of you have already started. Feel free to start putting in some free questions here in the comments. All right, our first free question is from Susie, who says, "Is Jason interested in me romantically?"
So I don't hear a yes with that, honey. It feels like there is, a little bit of feelings there, but not that it's going to go anywhere. So I get resistance there. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Angelica, who says, "When do you see my anxiety improving?"
So it's going to take a little bit of work, honey. I do hear that it would be good to try to work with somebody who can help you to learn some breathing techniques and definitely work through some of your we'll say inner thoughts. But it does look like this year is your breakthrough year, honey. So it's not going to be something you suffer with much longer. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Vi, who says, "Does Ben think about me?"
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Lakey, who says, "Is N interested in me?"
There is interest, I hear. Yes.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from sorry, one second here. From Havada, who says, "Will I meet new love this year?"
Yeah. So they're coming around about 7 months from now. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And remember to keep on tapping the screen. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And we are just getting started here, so the wait list is not too long yet. I'll be going over it in a little bit here. But if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, now is definitely a good time to do so. And you can do so by clicking the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
All right. Our first question here on our list is from Sarah Miller. Welcome
Sarah.
back. Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
She gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, Happy Friday, ladies.
Happy Friday, honey.
You said Friday would be a good day to send Zach a message. Is that still the case, and would it be received well?
Yes. Yep. It will be received well, and it is definitely still the case.
All right. Her next question is my dog Kilo's foot going to heal up? I can't get him to leave the bandage and stitches alone.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer. It is frustrating when they don't leave it alone, but it does take a little bit longer than normal because of that. But I do hear it will heal. So don't worry about that.
All right. And Sarah says donate her last question.
Nice.
How
Aw,
awesome.
right at the beginning.
I know. All right. Let's give Sarah a big thank you. She's
Thank you,
giving away
honey.
her last question to one of you here in the comments.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's see here. The first one that I see is from Danielle, who says, I would love just general guidance for the year ahead.
This year is going to be a very busy year. It does feel like the energy and the momentum of the year is quick. So they're really telling you not to procrastinate on making decisions. Things are moving fast for you. Okay. So if something comes up, feel your way through is one of the biggest things. Okay. So if you get resistance or you get apprehension or anxiety about it, don't do it. If you get a positive feel of it right away, absolutely go forward is what they say. Okay. But it is going to be fast paced. So you won't have time to, sit back and wait for things to fall into place. You really do need to take action this year.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Sarah, for donating that question.
All right. Thanks, Sarah.
And Danielle says thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Anna Stewart. Hello,
Hiya, honey.
Anna. Anna gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here is, do my guys want me to go ahead and buy Melbourne Roadhouse?
I don't get resistance with that house. So it does feel like there is some things that need to get worked on in this space, but it definitely feels like it's home for you. Yeah.
All right. Anna's next question is, would using filters for the water problem at Melbourne be enough to fix it for long term?
Not long term, but in the meantime, it does look like, yes, it will help. It does need a drastic overhaul, but it can wait is what I hear as long as you do something in the meantime. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, what is your read of the house on 1001 Little Harbor Road?
So it's a nice place, I hear, but it doesn't have the same vibe or the feel that you are looking for. I do feel that you won't like this space as much as you like this other house is what it feels like. So it's not an expression of you. Melbourne is a very like it's an expression of you is what I hear. So this place is, even though it's got this one issue, it's perfect. The other place has its charm, but it's just, it doesn't reflect you is what they say. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what is in store for 2024?
So this is definitely a good year for you. It does feel like there is a lot of financial success. So there is some change around your money in a good way. So I know sometimes when I say that people get scared, but in a good way, there's some change around your money. And it does look like you're going to have extra money for things that you didn't necessarily use for before. So more travel, having extra money to spend, that type of thing. So it does look like a good money year for you, honey.
All right. And her last question is Nova Scotia the province my guys want me to buy a house in this year or somewhere else?
So I don't hear a yes to Nova Scotia. Yeah, no, I'm not getting a yes there. It looks like you won't buy in another province this year. That's something that's happening in 2025, I hear. So it won't be this year that you do that.
All right. And she said, thank you, ladies.
Of course, of course.
Thank you, Anna. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hey,
hello,
hon.
Kimber. Welcome back. Kimber gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, hello, sweet ladies.
Hi.
What is the best way to handle my family drama? My daughter-in-law has turned my siblings and mom and even my son against me. It's been quite sad.
Yeah, it's not fair. The easiest thing for you to do, honey, is to really unattach yourself to the situation. You haven't done anything. I mean, just because you didn't allow somebody to treat you badly, so is not a reason for others to even be involved. So what you did was the right thing. So don't let her behavior dictate how you react and how you behave with everybody else. Don't try to argue your side because it's irrelevant. And she embellished it. So she made it seem like you were just crazy about things, and that's why that all happened. So I wouldn't even engage it. I would say, she has her idea of what happened. I have my idea of what happened. And then we don't agree. And I'm not going to get involved. The more you feed into that behavior, the worse it'll get. Okay. Because then she's going to defend what you say and whatnot. So it's just going to go around in a big circle. So your guides really do say step back, let it fizzle out on its own. Don't get yourself dragged into the mess of it. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, how will my appointment with dentist go?
Good. Yeah. You don't have to worry.
All right. And her last question is, anything from my guides?
I would say for you more than anything, really start focusing just on you. You are a healer and you're here to do some big work. And so you need to clear out some of that old momentum from the last couple of years and some of the people in your life and just move forward with grace and ease and allow yourself to be in a positive mindset, knowing what you're here to do. And don't worry so much about the messy of the energy around you right now. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber. That's it for her. And thank you so much, Starwind and Ashley, for the gifts there.
Thank you, guys.
Actually, a heart and a rose.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. Next up on our list is Connie Newman, then Bianca Burgos, then Liliana Bella M. Then we have Connie Newman again. And looks like that's it for now.
Wow.
All right. Quite
Okay.
a short list, guys. That means that
Time
the
to get on it.
time is great. Good time to get on indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for those gifts, Sarah and Bugsy Dory.
Aw, thanks, guys.
All right, and also remember to keep on tapping the screen. Wow, you guys are doing so well. I just checked it. Let's get to our 40,000 likes, and once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
You're already at 12,000 likes.
Wow.
I know. All right. Our next question here is from Connie Newman. Hello, Connie.
Hello, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Connie's first question is, what is the problem my sister has with me?
So there's a lot of envy energy, a green envy. Yeah, there's a lot of envy. It seems like you always land on your feet, and that's where that energy comes from. It's like no matter what happens to you, you always seem to be okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Connie, the next question is, will I find a work from home job?
I don't hear that you're going to do work from home, unfortunately, honey. It looks like you're going to be doing something in an office.
All right. And Connie's last question is, will we be okay financially or will we always struggle?
No, you will have a shift. It does take a little bit of time before that happens. However, this is a good year and it seems like the start of things getting better financially for you. I see your stability or your surplus is about 5 years from now, but don't stress. I don't see this year being a tough year financially. Okay, so you guys will have some extra cash.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. That's it for her for now. All right. Our next question here is from Bianca Burgos. Hello, Bianca.
Honey.
She gets 1 question here.
Okay.
Bianca's question is, in one of your reads, you said Leo and I were meant to reconnect and come back together, but last reading you said the energy has moved on. Can you clarify for me? I'm very confused. Last night I had a very intense dream of him. What is going on? Because I still feel a strong pull.
So what can happen is that if you are having resistance or let's say fear energy, you can push away your timelines and your desires and your wants and your needs. Okay. So it's really important to understand that if it has shifted, it's just in that moment and can shift back again. You just have to get yourself in the right place. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Liliana Bella M, who gets 1 question as well.
Okay.
Liliana's question here is, do you see Josh and I getting back together this year since we've been speaking again since Christmas?
So I do hear that there is going to be an opportunity for the 2 of you to come back together. They do show it's slow going, so it's not going to happen quickly. It does feel like it's going to take some time for you guys to get to the point where you are in that place of feeling confident to be with each other. But yes, I do see that there is an opportunity for it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And Claudia O, I don't know if you remember, but on the last live, she asked if she would get a gift from Josh.
Yeah.
And you said that he would give her a small box.
Yes, I do remember
She
that.
just came on and said, "Rebecca, he got me a small box." It was fudge, lol. Oh,
Oh, that's
great. Thank you for
hilarious.
sharing that.
I do remember that.
All right. I'm going to go over our list again here, everyone. So just keep your ears open for your names. How great, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Next up on our list is Connie Newman, then Elizabeth Gusha, then Olia Walsh, then Michelle Placencia, then Deborah Sellers, then Christine Mahoney, then Gorgeous Andrews, then Mikia Edmondson, and that's it for now. Thank you all so much. And again, if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, now is definitely a good time to do so. And you can do that by clicking the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much. And thank you for tapping away, you guys. You guys are doing such a good job. Our next like goal is 40,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
All right, one moment here. Our next question here is from Connie Newman.
Hello again.
She gets one more question.
Okay.
Connie's question is, who are the spirits visiting and leaving cigarette and apple pie smells? Someone also left a dime.
So the dime comes from an elderly lady. It feels like a grandmother energy. It's different people is what I'm hearing. So the pie smell, they're saying great aunt, great aunt, great aunt. So it's somebody who is who loved baking is what I hear. And so that smell kind of permeates as a way of letting you know that she's around is what I hear. And the cigarette smell is from a male energy is what I'm hearing. So it does feel like it is all family. So you don't have to worry or stress about who's coming to see you. It is people who you know and who care about you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Elizabeth Gusha, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Elizabeth's first question is, will I pass my exam for my promotions?
Yes, honey. Yeah. Yeah. With flying colors, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, will I be staying at my current job?
You will for a few years, I hear. There will be an opportunity that comes up in a couple of years for you where you might move on or you might stay. It really depends on whether or not they give you a good pay raise. That's what I hear.
All right. Elizabeth's next question is, will I be moving soon?
No, I don't see a move for you for about a year and a half.
All right. Her next question is, are my finances cleaning up soon?
Yes. Yeah. You're going to see a significant improvement in about 6 months for yourself.
All right. And her last question is, what do you see for my love life?
So this is your, yeah. They're saying this is your year for epic love. So love is coming in. This is your soulmate is what they're saying. So there is, I'm hearing it's going to be around June, July. So this person is coming in. They can come in sooner. It really depends on you, but you're not ready for them yet. So there is some energy you've got to clear up within yourself before they can come in so that you can recognize the relationship. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Olia Walsh.
Hello, honey.
Olia. Welcome back. Gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you too.
She says, yesterday I had an amazing Instagram story and Chris saw it. Did Chris think of it or did he get the memo?
Yeah, it definitely had impact, I hear. Not necessarily recognizing all of what that story was saying though. Yeah, but it definitely had impact, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, I set a goal at the gym about losing 50 pounds. Do you see me accomplishing it?
You will. Yes.
All right. And her last question is, yesterday I did my meditations on a piece of paper and then burnt it. My stick figure of Chris did not want to burn. What does that mean? Am I overthinking?
No, usually that does mean something. There is something that's a little bit out of alignment with what you were putting down, I hear. So it's just reminding you to make sure that when you are doing any kind of, we're going to call that spell work because it really is spell work when we do that, that you are doing it with pure intention and it's coming from a good place, okay? And that's just reminding you that you need to do that.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. And thank you so much, Amber, for the heart.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Welcome back. All right, our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hello,
welcome
honey.
back. She gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Michelle's first question is, hello, happy
Hi.
Friday, Rebecca and
Yay,
B.
it's Friday.
She says, last night I did an aura cleansing meditation and I started crying during the meditation.
Beautiful.
Was it good that I cried?
Absolutely. Whenever we cry during a meditation or sound bath or anything that has to do with us doing personal work, it's release. So you're releasing certain energies that's holding you back. Absolutely, it's good. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, once Fernando comes back around, will he make sure to put in more effort with me to show me he cares?
Yes, it is going to be a different experience when it comes down to it. So it's not going to be what you've experienced before with him. It will be different.
All right, and Michelle's last question is, my school financial aid has a disbursement date of today. Will it get deposited into my account later today? Thank you.
I'm hearing that it will go in, but it feels like it won't go in until like it's going to be midnight. So it's later. Like it's really going to be tomorrow is what I hear. So it won't be in there today. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Deborah Sellers. Hello.
Hello, Deborah.
3 questions.
Perfect.
Deborah's first question is, will my grandson stay this weekend with me after I tell him Steve is my boyfriend?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Deborah's next question is, how will my son Gary react when he finds out that Steve is my boyfriend?
It does feel like it might be a little awkward, but it's not going to be nearly what you think. So it's going to be okay is what I hear. Okay, honey. Don't stress too much about it. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will Steve remain faithful to me?
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to worry there.
All right. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Mhm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Christine Mahoney.
Hello,
Christine.
Christine.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question is, how is this year going to go for me?
So this definitely feels like a bit of a challenging year, but it's small challenges. So it's not going to be hurdles you cannot get over or hurdles that you cannot conquer. Okay. But there are going to be some things that do come into your alignment. Really what they're saying is try to adjust your thinking and how you feel about your environment. And that will help minimize some of these resistant energies that you have coming up. Okay. But it is overall, in general, a year that you're going to be quite satisfied with is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Christine's next question is, what am I here to do? What's my purpose in this lifetime?
So they do show, they show me. So whenever I see the mouth, it means that you're somebody who's supposed to be here to help talk people through things. So you're here as either like a life coach, a counselor, a therapist, that type of thing. Whenever I see that, it means you're supposed to be helping people in that way. You give great advice. You definitely have, I will say, an ability to always seem to know the right answer, the right thing to say to people in the right moment. So you want to practice in that field of some sort. Okay. So it really comes down to becoming a counselor, a therapist, or, even just like a life coach.
All right. And her last question is, when will my husband get the bill he's waiting for to pay off the car?
I hear it's going to be February.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Christine. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Starwind. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Our next question here is from Gorgeous Andrews, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hey, ladies, can I have a message from my guides, please?
Yeah. So for you, honey, this year, your intuition is going to be very strong. You are going to start using it more regularly is what they're saying. So they do want you to pay attention to the synchronicities and the subtleties around you. They're talking about nature being your haven. So definitely take advantage of going outside when it's not freezing, obviously. So when it's a nice day, get out into nature. It helps to recharge you and it helps you just to find your center. Okay. You're very intuitive. You're a very intuitive individual. So trust your gut instinct. When you get something about somebody, trust that. Don't override it because you do know things.
All right. Her next question is, can I have a message from my grandpa, Mitchell Little?
So it feels like only visits a little bit. So it's not, this is not an individual that visits you a lot. I feel like he is with other people and there's one individual that I'm like constantly with and a bit concerned about, and it's a female energy that he's watching over is what I hear. But when you do talk about him, when you do think about him, he pops in. He has visited you a few times in your dreams, he says. So those were visitations, not just random dreams, just so you know. The biggest thing is that he's very proud of you and that you're a very strong individual. And I mean, he's glad that you're making it through without needing too much help from the other side is what I hear. So you're doing a good job.
All right. And her last question is, what is in store for me in 2024?
So the biggest thing that comes up is a very close, loving, romantic relationship. So that is happening or is becoming more serious. It's happening as a very important and prominent thing in this year. So you have your person in 2024 is what they're saying. So romantic relationship.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, and I did see a few people were asking how to get on the
On
list.
the list?
So I'll go
Okay.
over that really
Sure.
quickly.
Sounds good.
So hello, everyone. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Mikia Edmondson.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here, oh, sorry, she only gets one question. Mikia says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hope you're doing well.
You too, honey.
She says, I'm dealing with a money emergency. Will my sister let me borrow the money I need? I'm working on clearing money energy.
Yeah, I do hear that you will get the funds. I'm not hearing the full amount coming from your sister, so it does look like maybe 2 people will be helping you out. Yeah.
All right, thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Kara Dreesen, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Hello.
Kara's first question is, my grandmother recently passed away. Will things go smoothly in the family selling her home and settling her trust?
Yes, it looks like everything is kind of put in writing, so it doesn't feel like there's going to be much for conflict. I'm hearing that whoever's in charge, it feels to me like is going to do a good job and make sure that it's fairly distributed. So yeah, it looks like it'll go smoothly.
All right, her next question is, will financial freedom come to my mom? She struggled her whole life.
So I hear with her, she's got a couple of years before things really mellow out. There does seem to be a little bit more or a little bit of an influx of more money this year, but I don't see her really stabilizing for a couple of years. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, do you hear the name of my next job?
The name of your next job. So they're showing me an SY. It's like one word, but I just see the SY. It seems to go pretty. It's like a long word. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hello
Kimber,
again.
who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Her first question is, hello, ladies.
Hello.
How will my cousin Jack do with heart surgery?
It looks like it will go well. And actually speedy recovery. So it looks like good. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, how does my mom feel about all this mess?
So your mom kind of likes drama. Sorry, but she really does. I hear that she's believing what's being said, unfortunately, and she's definitely not taking your side in it. Don't feel bad about it though. She really likes drama. Yeah.
Right, and her last question is it best to just keep everyone blocked? I'm doing it for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say at least for now, until they come to their senses and start realizing that it's silly, especially at their age. It's just silly to be in that situation now at this point in life. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you're wondering about the wait list, you can hear it right now. And if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names.
Sounds good.
All right. Our next question is from Janice Thurman, then Huelda Arredondo, then Bianca Burgos, then Tracy M., then Julia Aguilos, then Erin Early, then Claudia O., then Amber Lee, then Cassandra Vale, then Rachel Beatty, then Veronica Escamilla, then Connie Newman, then Danielle Halloran, then Emily S. Matsumoto. After Emily is Tammy Niles, then Marie Josie Barb, then Stephanie Sargent, And looks like that's it for now. Thank you all so much.
Mhm.
And we update the list regularly, everyone. So if you didn't hear your name right away there, don't panic. Yes, as I'm talking, we get another one. Our last one here on the list is Sabi Abasi
That sounds
as well.
good.
All right. And if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, now is definitely a good time to do so. Click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Also, once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. You guys are already almost to 30,000, so
Nice.
crazy. Let's keep on tapping and we'll get there in no time.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
Oh, and we've also added Angelica Y to the bottom of that list. Welcome back.
There she is.
All right. Our next question here is from Janice Thurman. Hello.
Hello.
Moment. All right. Janice gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, do you see me moving to Arizona in 2024, and is it a good move?
Yes, I hear yes. It does look like this is in alignment for the next phase of your life is what they're saying. So yes.
All right. Her next question is, do Charlie and I have a romantic future ahead of us? Is he excited about me moving to Arizona?
So yes, yes and yes. It isn't going to be as easy as you think though. So this is a relationship that you definitely do have to work at, okay?
All right. Her last question is, what do you see regarding my career future with my current company? Am I still where I need to be?
You are for now. It does look like you are going to eventually, and this is in 2024, you're going to be working for yourself. So you are going to be doing something from home and for yourself is what I hear for 2024. So that will shift, and they're saying around June.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Huelva Arredondo.
Hello,
Welcome back.
honey.
Huelva gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
What's going on with my brother Junior? He has been so distant, and it seems he has lots of hate and anger with my mom.
So I do hear that there is it's past like childhood stuff is what he's holding on to. There's a lot of emotional discomfort. They're showing me depression. So there's definitely some emotional issues here. Not all that he is feeling is real is what I hear. So some of it seems to be remembered incorrectly or definitely not how it was is what I get.
All right. Her next question is guides for this coming year.
Yeah. So one of the biggest things for you this year, they're talking a lot about your success. Don't burn yourself out. So don't, success is yours. You don't have to overwork. You don't have to overdo it. It's going to happen. So just be a good employee or work good at what you're doing, but don't overdo it is what they're showing me. Don't burn the candle on both ends because you don't have to do that to show that you are who you are and be recognized as you need to be. Okay. So don't burn yourself out.
All right. And her last question is, do we have negative energy around us? And if so, what can I do?
So I hear that it's funny because it's not necessarily directed at you. It feels like the neighborhood. There is some negative, we'll say people. There are some people in your area. They're not connected directly to you. So the best thing I would say is, clear your space energetically or by burning. You can burn cinnamon, you can burn sage, you can burn whatever you feel comfortable burning. I like to burn rosemary. So it really just depends on what you're drawn to do, but that will help clear your space. I would do that at least once a week because it really does feel like it's somebody that lives in the neighborhood that's just negative and it does affect the area. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That is it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question here is from Bianca Burgos.
Hello. Honey.
Bianca's first question, or she only gets one. Bianca's question is, can you tell me now about where the energy is between Leo and I, where he is at in regards to reconnecting to me?
So right now, Leo feels very distracted. It feels almost like introverted, like I've closed down or I've put myself in kind of a cocoon or a shell. So it just feels to me like I'm cut off, not just from you. It feels like everybody in my life right now, I'm taking a sabbatical from my life is what it feels like with Leo. So it's temporary. It is something that can shift. You do have to work on some of the energy just so that you can be in a better place. It does look like you can open that door again, but you have energy to work on first, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Tracy M. Hello, who
Hello,
gets
honey.
5 questions.
Sounds good.
Tracy's first question here is, it's me again. You mentioned before about 2 female energies in my life, which I know who you are referring to, and one being envious of me. I guess I can't see that. Can't see that. She has the great job, finances, and happy family/marriage, but I do understand how body language and comments tend to send me into a negative mindset.
hmm
I just don't understand why she would be envious of me. Am I causing these feelings just because I tend to be sensitive and I have started to pull away in hopes to healing my internal issues so that I'm not so weak?
So you're not weak, honey. We're going to start right there. You're not weak at all. You are very strong. You've been through a lot in your life, and you definitely have overcome a lot of things. And you are in an energy or a place that shows that strength, and that's part of. Not everybody goes through what you've been through, and not everybody can say that they've come through the other side of that. And that's where that energy and that feeling comes from this other person. So, you know, it's more of your strength is what makes them a little envious, because they're not like that. They're not strong like you.
All right. Her next question is, I also planned a spontaneous solo trip next week and now having slight buyer's remorse.
No, no.
Do you see that trip going well?
I do hear it's going to go well. So don't have buyer's remorse. It's definitely going to be fun. Yeah.
Right. Her next question is, you also mentioned I would be moving into a new role in May/June. Will that be with a new company or with my current company?
No, with your current company, I hear. Yeah. It doesn't look like you're going to be changing careers.
All right. Her next question is, any general advice from guides on the current role/company I'm at now? I can't seem to read my intuition lately.
So I would say for you, don't have so much anxiety. You're definitely being recognized. So they definitely do see you for who you are, and they do appreciate your work, and they value you. I think that's the biggest thing you need to hear, is that they do value you, and that they do appreciate you being there. So you have saved the day a few times is what I hear. You're definitely valued in that environment. So you're doing a good job, honey. Yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're a bit of a perfectionist, and sometimes it can be difficult to be in that state of mind and work.
All right. And her last question is, for the individual that you see me meeting in March, will he be my long-term or
Yeah.
forever person?
This is your person. Yeah, your forever person, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Tracy. Our next question here is from Julia Aguilos, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Julia's first question is, mental health-wise, what should I take for my anxiety?
So, for you more than anything, I hear, they're saying talk therapy, and they're talking about learning some meditation and breathing techniques. You don't necessarily need medication per se. It's more about learning coping mechanisms and techniques that can help you through the anxiety. So you could take some medication if you want. They're showing me like a little, I don't know the name of the medication. It's like a little green pill, but you don't necessarily need it, because it's really just techniques that will help you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is Marcos talking to other women? Who?
Not romantically. There are other women in Marco's life, I hear. I don't hear that anybody is a significant person. So there's not anything significant with those connections. They're just females that he knows, is what I hear. So not the way that you're thinking. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, was my sister truly trying to get $500 from me?
Yes. Yes, she was.
All right. Her next question is, who is Marco seeing romantically?
So it doesn't feel like there's anybody serious in Marco's life. It feels like there's people who are interested, but it's not reciprocated. So it's not felt on both sides. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will I get what I want in the divorce?
You will. Yes.
All right. Thank you so
And
much,
some,
Julia.
they say, oh, there you go. That and some.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Erin Early. Hello.
Hey,
Erin,
honey.
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Erin's first question here is, the crystal you told me the other day, is that on top of the ones I already wear?
Yeah. So you have to understand, sometimes our energy can shift, and crystals are great because they do shift us into a certain vibration, and you may want to just listen in. You're good at this too. So check in and see if it's too much. you'll find yourself a little irritable. I hear yes on top of it's okay right now, but as you pile, I mean, as you guys see, like lots of crystals on me, as you pile them on, it can become a bit mood changing, we'll say. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, who is visiting me when I smell the musty smell? Or is it just spirits I don't know?
It's a male energy. It doesn't feel like it's somebody that you're actually that acquainted to. It feels like an energy that might have actually prior, like, been in that space, and it comes through sometimes. It's almost like it's more of a recording than it is a conscious thing. So when you smell it, it's more like you're capturing the energy of before. I hope that makes sense.
All right, her next question is, you said I would be in a new job around 8 months. Should I start looking or wait?
You can start looking now, I hear. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, past life?
Okay, so what I see with you here, it right now, it feels to me like it might be well, it's definitely in London area. So it does feel like it is a big, huge city, is what I'm hearing. You lived in the yucky part of it though, so it feels like the slums. Does feel like it was a not necessarily a fun life. You had a lot of, I hate to say it though. You had a lot of abuse, a lot of uncomfortableness. It does feel like there were days that you went to sleep hungry, that type of thing. You were a worker, if you know what I mean, at night, we'll say. And that was how you took care of yourself when you were older. Yeah. You succumb, it looks like, from disease. So it looks like you caught something and you died from that. Yeah. You died pretty young, is what they say. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
All right, and she says that she's giving away her last question.
Oh, amazing. Yay.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
honey.
Erin.
You okay? Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. It happens.
All right, let's give a big thank you to Erin. She's giving away her last question, and it's perfect timing because we just made it to our 40,000 likes. So
Good
instead
job,
of 5 free
everybody.
questions, we get to do 6
6
free
free
questions. Thanks to
questions.
Erin. How awesome. Before we get to that, though, I will go over our list again here and let you guys know that there is now 10 minutes left to donate. Okay, guys? So there's 10 more minutes left to get on the list. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, that is 10 minutes left to get on the list. I'm going to go over the list now quickly, and then we'll do our 6 free questions.
Perfect.
Thank
Yes,
you so
6.
much, Erin. All right, our next question is from Claudia O, then Amber Lee, then Cassandra Vale, then Rachel Beatty, then Veronica Escamilla, then Connie Newman, then Danielle Halloran, then Emily S. Matsumoto, then Tammy Niles, then Marie Josie Barb, then Stephanie Sargent, then Sabi Abasi, then Angelica Y, then Melody Ortega, then Christine Mahoney, then Melissa Bray, then Iowana K, then Fanny Borago, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Susie Hager, then TC, then Michelle Placencia, then Melissa McKenzie, then Katie M, then Lucia Calogeras, then Carol R, and that's it for now. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, and now it is time for our 5 free questions. Sorry, 6 free questions. Yay! All right, start putting in your questions, everyone. I see some of you have already started. Thank you so much. And again, let's give a big thank you to Erin Early for giving away her last question here.
Thank you so much, honey.
All right, our first free question is from Leanne. Leanne says, will my financial situation get better this year?
I hear it will, honey, but it does look like it doesn't start happening until around August. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from April, who says, will my case be dismissed? Thank you.
It looks like it will. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Berenice, who says, when will my mom win her immigration case?
They're saying July, so it takes a bit of time.
All right, our next question here is from Ashley, who says, does Zach want to leave his current situation to fix our marriage?
Yes, it looks like. Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question is from Emily, who says, Stuart came into my dream the other day. Does it mean he's thinking about me?
No, this was your subconscious just working through some of the energy, it feels like. But you guys are connected, I hear. Yep.
All right, and our last free question here,
Was that 6?
just for the
Okay.
moment, is from...
I wasn't keeping track.
I
Sorry.
was, it's okay. Is from Rhonda, who says, should I stay with my current position or choose a new position?
For now, you should stay there. It does look like by this year you will shift, but they're saying stay where you are for now. Yeah. You will have an opportunity that is presented to you. You won't have to go looking for it. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you everyone so much for tapping away and getting us to our like goal. You guys are amazing. Our next like goal is 80,000 likes. Once you make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. And thank you again, Erin, for giving away that last question there. You're awesome.
Yes, very much.
All right. Our next question here is from Claudia O. Hello, Claudia,
Hey, honey.
who gets 10 questions.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Hello, indeed.
All right. Claudia's first question here. She says, Rebecca, when will Panda J, but not Josh, get me a jewelry present?
A jewelry present. That looks like that won't happen until late this year is what I hear. So end of year. Sorry, honey.
All right. Her next question is, how is he feeling about me currently?
Feels good about you. You know, you've come up a lot this week. You've been sending energy and it's been received well, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, could Panda tell I was a little bit disappointed on getting fudge and not an item like jewelry or non-food stuff?
Yes. But that's okay.
All right. Her next question is, who were the perfume/colognes on his bathroom counter for?
It looks like for him is what I hear. So it was left there. There's one that was left there that isn't his, but it's from a long time ago, I hear. So it's something that was left there a while ago.
All right. Her next question is, were the scents on the bottles for someone other than himself or actually guy stuff and for himself?
Yeah, for him. For him.
All right. Her next question is, what was the rash in his flanks from? Like, was it heat rash or did he get the cold treatment that melts fat? He tried to say it was heat rash.
It feels to me like it was, it's actually stress related is what I hear. So it's definitely something to do with the stress levels in his life. Not so much heat rash, but definitely stress rash, I would call it. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when will I hear from Panda next?
Just a couple days, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question is, will he spend Valentine's Day with me?
Yes. Keep me posted on that.
All right. Her next question is, has Panda been going on dates with others or did he get intimate with anyone since we met previously?
I haven't. No, I have no energies with him that way. There's definitely people who have been interested, but I'd see that hasn't been the case on his side.
All right. And her last question is, when will Panda bring up being exclusive?
That's still a few months away. I hear around April.
All right. Thank you so much, Claudia. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, and there is 5 minutes left to get on the list, everyone. 5 more minutes left to donate. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. And again, that is 5 minutes left to get on the list.
All right.
I'm going to take a sip of water, too.
It's a bit dry in here, I know. Sorry, honey. I keep finding I have to clear my throat, too, because it's dry.
It's okay. All right. Our next question here is from Amber Lee.
Hey,
hello, Amber,
honey.
who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Amber's first question here is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
What messages are my guides still trying to give me? The BMWs are super strong. I write down every day how many are put in front of me, and the angel numbers are super strong all week.
Nice.
If I am getting into a new car because I'm not manifesting it, what's the timeline of when you hear this will happen?
June. I heard it loud.
All right. Her next question is curious. Will my sister have any more children? I think she's always wanted a girl, but it's coming 7 years since my
Yeah.
nephew was born and she'll be 40.
Yeah. So I'm not hearing a yes. I know she does want to have a girl or did want to have a girl, but it's not in the cards, I hear.
All right. And her last question is you were right the other day. Craig and I ended up just hanging out at home because it was so cold. Do you hear if we will do that again today after hockey? We both want to. What
Yes.
do you hear?
Yeah. It looks like there will be food. So you will, but it will be at home. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Cassandra Vale.
Hey,
Welcome
honey.
back, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is things in my marriage have been rocky, and before Christmas, we almost ended it. There is renewed hope, and my question is, do you see us repairing and being stronger this year?
Yes. Yeah, honey. Don't give up on it. It looks like you're gonna be fine. Yeah. It's a little bit of work, but you're gonna make it through, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, will I get permanent at the agency I am with in the next 3 to 6 months?
No. It looks like there's going to be an opportunity that opens up for you. They're saying around June, July. So you'll be going somewhere else, I hear, by then. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, my daughter has been struggling socially since we moved. Does she make a good friend at school before June?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you had told me before you see us moving again in 2025. This home becoming an income property. Do you still see this?
Yes. Yep. Still in alignment for that.
All right. And her last question is, I just started a spiritual coaching program.
Love it.
Will it help me recognize, expand, and use my abilities? Thank you as always.
Absolutely. And it's going to be great for your self-confidence, I hear as well, honey. So it's good. Yeah. Pay attention to your dreams, they're saying.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Rachel Beatty, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Hello.
Hello, indeed.
Her first question here is, does my dad have anything to say to me?
So your dad actually has been watching over you for a little while here. It does feel like he's been kind of in the background, almost like not wanting you to know that he's there for whatever reason. It's like watching you and sort of supervising, I guess is the best way. The thing I hear the most from him is he wants to see things change for you. That's the biggest message that I get from him, that he wants to see things different for you. He wants to see you happy. He wants to see the success that you're asking for. And he is willing to help you with that is what he says. Okay. He's off in the background though. So he's not coming forward. He needs you to give him permission to do that. He won't intervene unless you want him to. That's basically what he says.
All right, her next question is, will my house ever get fixed from all the hurricane damage?
So there's always going to be an issue, but it looks like for the most part, 90% of it, yes.
All right, and her last question is, do you see anything in the future for my 2 daughters?
Well, your 2 daughters are very well taken care of. You don't have to worry about them. They're going to be successful in different ways. One is monetarily, the other one is emotional. They're definitely going to be successful and happy in their life and their life choices, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And we are now going to be closing our list, everyone. So don't worry if you've already donated, you are still going to be answered on this live. We just won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. Thank you so much, everyone. And remember to keep on tapping the screen because when we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
All right. Our next question here is from Veronica Escamilla.
Hello, honey.
Back. Veronica gets 3 questions here. Her first question is, why did my son choose me as a mom?
So you are safe, loving. You definitely are somebody who could give him the opportunities that he wouldn't have gotten elsewhere is what I hear. So definitely a big part of the reason why you were picked is because of the safety net. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do my son and I have a past life together?
Many. Yeah. Not just one.
All right. And her last question is 2024 outlook summary. Thank you both for being awesome.
Yeah. So this year for you, they're telling you to focus mostly on relationships. I hear that there is a significant other person in your life that is important and will be a long-term situation. But it's not just romantic relationships they want you to focus on. So it's really about having the proper people in your life and not allowing the wrong energies in. So you will be learning that this year is what they're saying.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts. Thank you, F. Handy, Anastasia, Ashley, and Amber. You guys
Thank
are
you
awesome.
guys.
Also, thank you, Desiree, as well.
Aw, thanks.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Connie Newman.
Hello again.
Connie. All right. Connie's question is, hello again.
Hello again.
When will Tyler pay out the major sum of money, not just monthly stuff?
Okay, so it looks like it actually will happen this year. Feels still it's a few months away. They're saying it's going to be probably May, June before it gets paid. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Our next question is from Danielle Halloran, who gets one question.
Okay.
Danielle's question here is, will I become a counselor/therapist? And if so, when? Is this aligned with my higher purpose?
It is aligned with your higher purpose. It's definitely what you're supposed to be doing. You're going to be taking some courses. This is going to take you about 2 years to finalize everything. And then you will be in that field. They're telling you to focus on youth. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Danielle. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Amber and T, for the gifts.
Thanks,
you guys.
guys.
Are awesome. All right. Our next question here is from Emily S. Matsumoto. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Emily gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, when will I be in a relationship? Will it be by this Valentine's Day?
Sorry, I hear no. Not by Valentine's Day. However, it is happening. They're saying 4 months. So 4 months from now is what I hear before your person comes in. Yeah.
All right. Emily's next question is, what is the outstanding feature of my next partner? What does he look like?
The most, so the eyes are a big draw. It looks very deep, very, very, yeah, I would say the eyes are the thing that stands out the most. I see dark brown hair, very tall, slender individual. I would say dresses more casually most of the time. So denim and t-shirt type thing. Very sweet and genuine individual. Very family focused, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, I sense a baby that's wanting to come. When will that be?
So you will have a baby, but not until next year, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Emily. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Tammy Niles. Hello, Tammy.
Hi.
Tammy's question here is, what does 2024 hold for me?
So this year for you is really focused on career. It looks like there is going to be a significant change around how you bring money in. It feels really good financially for you this year. So you're definitely going to find the success and the energy, the vibe that you need for being happy at work is what you're finding this year. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Marie Josie Barb, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Marie's first question is, will I ever get married? If so, is it with my current partner?
Yes. Yes, for both of those.
All right. Her next question is, should I be concerned about my health?
I don't get any huge flags. One thing that they do show though, that could be potentially in the future for you. So they do show that there is issues within, I guess it would be your arteries and things like that in the future. It's not now. Okay. So it does look like there might be plaque buildup or something like that. So diet is a big part of that. Make sure that you are eating healthy, not so much processed, and more fresh fruits and vegetables type thing will help with that. Okay. Make sure you do go and have your regular checkups. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what is in store for me professionally?
Okay. Interesting. So it looks like you're actually, I don't know if you're interested in doing this, but it looks like you are going to write a book. And this is what they're showing you doing is writing. And it does look like it is going to be successful. And I see you doing like PR for it and things like that. So you're definitely going to be doing this. It looks like it feels almost like it's like an autobiography, but not, if that makes sense. So it's not, you're going to present it like it's fictional, but it's actually your life, that type of thing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do I have any guardian angels? If so, is it family?
So you have family that checks in on you. They aren't there all the time. I hear that you have 3 guides. So you have 2 female energies and a male energy with you, and you work with Raphael, they say. So the Archangel Raphael is the one that is there helping you most of the time. Yeah. So family comes and visits, but they're not there as guardian angels. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what is in store financially for me?
So there is a lot of financial success. What they're telling me is by 2029, there seems to be a surplus. So you have more than you need, and you are quite successful, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Stephanie Sargent, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, what is my happiest and wealthiest career path?
Your happiest and wealthiest. Okay, so they're showing that you're a healer, honey. You definitely should be doing something in a healing modality. You can do that through the traditional sense. So you can be a nurse or a paramedic, that type of thing. Or you can go into the alternative modalities, massage, Reiki, quantum healing, touch healing, touch therapy, that type of thing. It really depends on you. As long as you're doing healing work, you will be happy.
All right. Her next question is, what can I do to help my daughter's mental health?
So for her, crystals will help her actually. And I do hear that she needs some support in understanding what's going on. So teaching her about journaling her feelings, that type of thing, but don't ever, ever, ever pry into it. Don't try to force her to share that with you, because that is a private thing. She definitely needs some help, like through talk therapy or talking to somebody, it looks like. She can't handle this on her own, but you can't force her. Okay. So you just have to give her the tools to help her along. One of the crystals that I hear for her is morganite. So if you can find some morganite for her, okay. It's like rose quartz on crack. So it's like extra love. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will my ex-fiance and I be done forever now?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, honey.
Her next question is, will I find a healthy long-term love anytime soon?
So you will. I hear that you have to get yourself ready. So right now, the timeline is 2 years from now. They're saying that doesn't have to be the case, but you have some healing to do before they can come in. Okay. So you're not ready to have that epic love yet. You got to heal first.
All right. And her last question is, when will I have financial security and stability?
So it does look like you will be financially well off in about 3 years. So it's going to take you a little bit of time. This year, they show a little bit of the roller coaster. So there will be some unexpected bills that do come up this year, but you'll be fine. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
All right.
I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. All right. Next up is Sabi Abasi, then Angelica Y, then Melody Ortega, then Christine Mahoney, then Melissa Bray, then Ioana K, then Fanny Barago, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Susie Hager, then TC, then Michelle Placencia, then Melissa McKenzie, then Katie M, then Lucia Calogeras, then Carol R, then Vanessa H, then Diane Robles, then Christy Bermudez, then Aaron Early, then Ashley G, then Ashley Miller, then Alexis B, then Kimber Pell, and that is it. Thank you all so much. And remember, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who has already donated, who was just read there. But keep on tapping the screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Sabi Abasi, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Hope I'm saying your name right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. All right, their first question here is, how long will my current bank job contract last for?
I heard 8 months. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, will we sell our current house and buy new?
You will. It's still a few months away though before you can sell. So it's going to take a bit of time.
All right, and her last question is, when will my sister-in-law leave my house? She's living with us with her 2 kids.
So it is this year, but it does feel like not until the summertime, honey. Yeah. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for them. Thank you so much, Sarah, for all of the gifts.
Well, thanks, honey.
All right, our next question here is from Angelica Y.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, how do you see this year being for me? Will it be better than 2023?
Oh yeah, yeah. This year is your success year. It is definitely a happier year. It seems like there is a lot of joy and happiness that's coming in. So they're showing that this is definitely a much better year for you, honey. You take it and go. Yeah, you're gonna like it.
All right, her next question is, can you tell me about the job coming in for me?
So it does feel to me like it's something that is it's like entry level. I feel like it's an office setting, but you will have movement up. So they're showing you being recognized, being promoted. You have opportunity there. Okay. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, will I get accepted to the Masters in Social Work program at TMU for this coming September 2024?
It looks like you will. Yeah. So I'm going to say, because they're asking me to mention this to you, just make sure, because you are a sensitive person, honey, that if you get into that field, you do take care of yourself. So to do so, you need to get out in nature. You need to clear your energy every single day. You definitely need to ground yourself. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
That's it for her.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Melody Ortega. Welcome back.
Hello.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Melody's first question is, I'm going on short-term disability, FMLA, and I want to know if everything with paperwork and with HR and with the insurance is going to work out well.
Yes. Yeah. It looks like it's going to go through no problem, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, what would my higher self or spirit guides like me to work on during this time specifically? What would they like me to know?
Mm-hmm. So more than anything, past trauma, it does look like your spiritual growth is happening this year. So really, if you can take like a meditation course or some kind of a course that can help you tap in spiritually, okay? Because this is your year for spirituality. It is your year for waking up and being more authentic and more you. I hear you won't go back to the other job, so you will take on something different. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, are there still people in my life who currently do not have my best interest in mind? And am I aware who they are? If so, who are they?
There is one female energy that still comes up. I hear it does feel like it's a family member. But other than that, it feels like you've kind of you've limited your exposure to most of them, and you've closed the door to a couple. I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Melody. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Lady Camilla, for all of the gifts that
Thank
you've
you,
been
honey.
sending. Those are awesome. All right. Our next question here is from Christine Mahoney, who gets 3 questions.
Okay. Hello, hon.
Christine's first question here is, I've been listening to subliminals and different sleep meditations while I'm asleep. Is this helping me or hurting me? I wake up so tired.
Yeah. So sometimes what can happen, honey, is that you're not. So maybe do it in shorter bursts. If you do it for the whole time that you're asleep, it may actually impact you in the wrong way. So do it just before you go to sleep, and then like pick a shorter version of it. So maybe like half hour or even 2 hours is okay, I hear, but nothing longer than that. For you, theta beta definitely would be more helpful. It feels like that will help balance you a little bit more and just get you into the right vibration that you're looking for.
All right. Her next question is, what do my guides want me to know?
So for you, is a very empathic individual, very sensitive to your environment. A lot of your intuition is bang on, but you don't necessarily pay attention. So they do want you working on that this year. Okay. They want you working with them, not against them.
All right. And her last question is, are there spirits in my home? If so, how many and who are they?
So I do feel a female energy. It feels like this was somebody that was there before you got there. So this is somebody who's attached to the home themselves. So they give me the name Felicity. It's a very specific name. You might even be able to find that out. But yeah, she's a younger lady is what I see. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Melissa Bray.
Hey,
Hello,
hun.
welcome back. She gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, hi girls.
Hi.
Just want to know, can I trust Michelle? What's her energy towards me? Because I don't really know her that well. Met her through another friend. She's so up and down with me. Not sure why.
I think just trying to figure out who you are to her as well, honey. I don't get that you can't trust Michelle, but I wouldn't be too generous in what you offer as information. So keep some of your personal life just to yourself. Yeah.
All right.
I hear Michelle's a bit judgy.
Her next question here is John's not on social media, just WhatsApp. I see him online the first morning. I see him online in the morning, first time in a long time. Just curious, did he see my profile pic or will he, and what will he think?
Yes, I hear he will. I don't hear that he has yet, but I hear he will, and I hear he will like it. He won't like it, but he will like it.
All right, her
I
next
don't know if you can
question.
do that on WhatsApp anyway.
I'm not sure. All right, her next question is what's in store for me in 2024?
So self-discovery is a big part of 2024 for you. I do see you taking some kind of schooling. So there is some kind of education that is happening for you. It does feel to me like it's alternative or something that you're picking to do. It's not necessarily career-wise or any of that kind of thing, but you're picking it because it's going to be fun. It's almost like taking like a hobby class, but it's not a hobby class. If that makes sense. So self-discovery. That's what this year is about for you.
All right, her next question is I'm giving my hair a break from hair extensions for a bit. Was just wondering, what should be least damaging for me, the bonds or tapes? There's a new girl, Chloe. Should I get her to do color as well and stick with Donna, or get Chloe to do both?
I hear stick with Donna, and I do hear tapes. That would be less damaging for you.
All right, and her last question is Has John been thinking about me? If so, what was he checking to see if I was online? Thanks, girls.
So he does check sometimes to see if you're online. You have not been fully forgotten, so I don't want you to ever think that that's the case. You have to remember that when we're energetically connected to somebody, if we think about them, they think about us back. So yeah, John thinks about you.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Iowana K. Welcome
honey.
back. Her question here is Hello.
Hi.
Will my brother and his girlfriend Penny get married in the future?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
All right.
All right, our next question is from Fanny Barago, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Fanny's first question here is In a past reading, you mentioned a romantic partner coming in last August. Have I met him yet?
So they're not directly. It looks like you know about them, but you haven't actually been introduced, or you guys have not met in person. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is Can I expect a long-term relationship in 2024?
Yes. Yes.
All right. And her last question is What do you see for my financial recovery / career? Thank you.
So it looks like finances for you don't stabilize until around October. It does look like you're going into a different field altogether. So you are going to, they're showing me, it almost feels like it's I would say corporate environment is what it feels like. It's definitely office related, but it's like paperwork, and they're showing a lot of paperwork is what I see.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
Okay.
Wow, thank you so much for all of the gifts, everyone.
Thanks,
you
guys.
are amazing. Thank
Yay.
you, Vanessa. Thank you, Lady
Aw.
Camilla. Thank you, T. You guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Also, thank you so much, Lady Camilla, for subscribing.
Yay! Hello and welcome. Make sure you stick around to the end because the subscribers get an extra pull out of the bowl.
That's right. And it looks like we just made it to 80,000 likes. Great job, everyone. You guys are awesome. That means that it is time for 5 free questions.
Yay! Good tapping.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, feel free to start putting in your free questions here, everyone. We'll get to those in just a second.
Yes.
It's going crazy.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't do my confetti. There we go.
5
free questions.
5 free questions.
Yay. All right. I think it's safe to start it now.
Okay.
All right. Our first free question here is from Rosie, who says, Will we move into a bigger house this year?
No, it looks like 2025 is when you're moving, hun. So next year.
All right. Our next question is from Taisha, who says, Should I give Chris another chance?
No. You have somebody else coming in, hun.
All right. Our next question here is from Charlotte, who says, Will my future book be successful and will it be a TV series?
I'm not hearing the TV series right away. It does look like it will eventually get there, but it feels like it's about 7 years after it's published. It will be successful though.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Susie, who says, "Is Brian my forever person?"
This is a long-term relationship. I wouldn't say this is the person you grow old with, though.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from T. Thank you so much for the gifts, T.
Mm-hmm.
They say, "Will Kay improve himself to keep the relationship with me?"
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. You guys are amazing.
Did great.
Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you again, everyone. Also, thank you so much, Luna, for the flaming hearts.
Oh, thank
Those
you,
are
honey.
fun. All right, I'm going to go over our list now, everyone, so just keep your ears open for your names. All right, next up on our list is Kayleen Rodriguez, then Susie Hager, then TC, then Michelle Placencia, then Melissa McKenzie, then Katie M, then Lucia Caligaris, then Carol R, then Vanessa H, then Diane Robles, then Christy Bermudez, then Aaron Early, then Ashley G, then Ashley Miller, then Alexis B, then Kimber Pell, and looks like that's it.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And remember, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to that list that I just read there. We're just finishing off everyone who has donated. But you can keep on tapping the screen. And again, once we make it to 120,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much. All right, our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez.
Hello, Kay.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Kay's first question here is, "Hi, Rebecca
Hi,
and B.
honey.
Good morning.
Good
I hope
morning.
your morning is amazing. I'm a bit stressed. The other job opportunity, the homeless shelter, canceled the interview since they found someone for the position. I am back to job searching again, so I was wondering, when will I land my next job? Can you tell me what kind of job it is? A bit overwhelmed and anxious. Any
Don't be
details
anxious.
appreciated,
Yeah, don't be
please?"
anxious. You're going to be just fine, honey. It still looks like it's an office type setting. It's more reception is what I'm seeing. You're going to find it in February is what they say. So it's right around the corner for you, honey. Don't worry.
All right. Kay's next question is, "I was hired but never let go of fully at Butterfly LCSW Psychology. Am I still hired there, or are they moving on to someone else? Communication hasn't been clear with them."
So you could easily rectify that situation, I hear. However, your guides do say you're going to be relocating. So it looks like you're going to be doing work elsewhere.
All right. And Kay's last question is, "I'm really trying to find another psychology or mental health practice. Can you see when this will happen for me? Any details on this position appreciated."
Yeah, honey, it like I said, it feels to me like it's reception. And it's next month. So don't stress.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Kay.
Okay, sounds good.
Our next question is from Susie Hager, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Susie's first question here is, "I am currently at Brian's house waiting for his return home. When do you see this?"
So I'm not sure why they're saying 2 weeks, but I'm hearing 2 weeks. So that's what I'm going to say.
All right. Her next question is, "When do you see me leaving the home?"
Leaving the home? Why they're saying never. So I guess you're not. You get to stay.
All right. And her last question is, "Will I continue to return and eventually stay?"
Yes. I can very confidently say yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Susie. Our next question is from TC, hello, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Their first question here is, "Hi, Miss Rebecca and B. Happy Friday."
Happy Friday, honey.
She says, "As I've shared with you a couple months ago, I'm planning as a surprise party. I'm stressed about it because I feel it won't go the way I want it. Is there good energy around this?"
Absolutely it is. Don't be stressed, honey. It's going to go way better.
All right.
Yeah.
The next question is, "I'm in between 2 venues to do it at. Should I do it at the original location or the second one?"
The original location, they say. Don't change what you had. That's why you're stressing.
All right. And their last question is, "We haven't really talked a lot since he came back. You can cut the energy with a knife. I took your advice and spoke to him about him not really talking to me for that duration of time without the aggression. I tried to be vulnerable, but he remained quiet. As he came home from work yesterday, he went straight into the garage, barely any words. Is he thinking about what I said at all?"
He has thought about it, yes. He's not much of a talker, so you're not going to get out of him feeling conversation. But he's definitely thinking about it, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Michelle Placencia. Hello
Hello
again.
again.
Who gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Michelle's first question is, hello again.
Hello.
With this no contact period, has Fernando realized how much he wants me to be part of his life?
Yes, he's really recognized how much he misses you.
All right. Her next question is, can you tell me how he is doing at the moment? I miss him, but I am in peace knowing I need to be the change in the dynamic.
So I hear, he's very distracted, very busy. Work has kept him on his toes, I hear. So there's been a lot of work stress, I would say, more than anything. So he's definitely going through a lot of work stress.
All right. And her last question is, how am I doing energy-wise when it comes to the situation with Fernando? I feel like I've been working through a lot of inner things the last few weeks.
Absolutely. And I feel that you haven't been pushy with your energy, which is really key to a successful interaction between the two of you. The more you keep your energy reserved, the easier and better it is.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Melissa McKenzie. Hello.
Hello.
Melissa gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, my mom is not well. Is she going to make it through this year?
Yes, she is, honey. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, am I ever going to be financially comfortable?
So, yes, it's going to take a few years for you to get to that level, but yes. Yeah.
All right. And her last
Oh,
question.
my camera just went off.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how it does that, eh? There we go.
All right. And Melissa's last question here is there a message from my dad?
Oh, yeah. So your dad is very huggy, is what he says. He hugs you a lot energetically. He visits you a lot in your dreams. He says that he has been visiting you quite a bit. He sends you birds, lots and lots of birds, he says. So that is coming from him. And he's going to send you a dog, I hear. So you will be taking on either a rescue or a dog that your dad is sending to you, okay? Very, very proud of you, honey, and is always with you. He's never not by your side. It feels like he's constantly watching out for you. Yeah. He's your protector, he says.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Christy, for subscribing.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello, honey.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question is from Katie M, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, what do you see for my marriage? My husband has a wandering eye.
So yes, he does. What I hear though is that it is just the eye, so I don't see him doing anything inappropriate, thankfully. Yeah.
All right. She says, is he actually done cheating or is it just for now?
No, it's just looking. I don't see any affairs.
All right. And her last question is, what do you see for me for my future?
So for you, honey, this year you're going to really step into who you're supposed to be. It does feel like you're going to take on a new type of career, or money is coming in a different way this year for you. So you're going to have your own, is what they're really emphasizing, and confidence. It's about confidence this year for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Katie. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Lucia Calogueras, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, why does my husband's family not like me and not want to fix things? It's been 5 years.
So what I hear is you're very different from them, not in a bad way in any way, but the way that they see it, they don't like it. So they don't like how different you are, and they don't understand the relationship. It's none of their business, quite frankly, but that's really what it comes down to.
All right, Lucia's next question is, I am undecided if I should have baby number 3. My husband really wants a boy as I have 2 girls. If I do have another baby, do you think it will be a boy?
They show me pink, so I would say it's going to be a girl. I hear that you will have another child, though.
All right, and her last question is my small business going to be successful? I'm working so hard to build it, but it's taking a lot out of me. Is it worth it?
It is worth it. It will take a total of about 2 years for you to hit the mark that you're feeling confident in it, but definitely keep going. They say keep persevering because it's going to work out in the end.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Carol R. Hello, Carol.
Hello, Carol.
Who says, what kind of healing have I put off within the past 10 years? I feel like I've changed a lot and have put a lot behind me.
So there is a lot that you have worked on. I hear your inner child stuff still needs to be dealt with. I know for you, you feel like you've let it go, but letting it go and healing it are two different things. So you've just kind of shut that door and been like, I'm just going to forget about it. But your guides really do want you working on it, especially they're saying around the age of 14. So whatever happened during that age, it feels like there's still some residual energy that's in your life. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Vanessa H. Welcome back.
Hello, honey.
Gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is the job I have now going to be where I retire from?
I hear yes. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, will my husband pay his bills/loans when he leaves?
I hear not all of it. So some of them, yes, but not all of it.
All right. Her next question is, when we divorce, will he be responsible for the rings?
Yes.
Her next question is, why does he act like he is still interested in us? He cuddles and acts loving.
So it's confusing for him or complicated. So sometimes he is still attached and then other times he's cold. So they show him hot and cold, show that sometimes he wants to walk away and then other times he doesn't. So he's just conflicted.
All right. And Vanessa's last question is my stepdad Jerry M around me? And if so, does he have anything for me?
Yeah, he uses music to communicate with you, he says. So there's a specific songs that make you think of him and he brings those up quite often. So he says that he talks to you a lot through the lyrics of songs specifically, okay, honey? Very much still around you, but there's 3 people he visits is what he says. So there's 3 special people in his life and you're one of them. Yeah. You're always going to be important to him, honey, and he's always going to be your dad is what he says to tell you.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. Our next question is from Diane Robles.
Hello,
who gets
honey.
3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, a while ago I had asked you about this girl named Ariana, who is my friend and dated my ex-boyfriend. She was seeing Mike before because I had introduced them. He told me it was just a hookup, no feelings. Now my question is, she is single for the past few months. Is there anything going on with her and Mike, or is that done and over with from years ago?
Yeah, it feels done. No, I don't hear anything about them being together.
All right, her next question is, I just get nervous to know if Mike would hook up with Ariana again. He did tell me she was a bit weird and out there, but was never spoken about her while me and him were together. Again, maybe just one time. Nothing to worry about. She purposely liked all his pics from months ago. It made me anxious because him and I haven't talked.
Yeah, you don't have to worry, honey. It's all in your head. There's no interest there. Yeah. The way that he feels about her is like, oh, thank God, I got away. Literally how he feels about it.
All right, and her last question is, does Mike still have feelings for me and care? I'm hoping to hear from him soon. Is about to hit 4 months, I think.
Yeah, he still thinks about you, honey, and he still has feelings for you, but you know, he also has these like silly ideas in his head that he's got to make a point, and that's really what it comes down to. So he's making a point. Yeah, but he still cares.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Christy Bermudez, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Her first question here is, my daughter was washing clothes at my house, and my son's wind up I don't know what that's trying to say. My son's wind-up box went off by itself. Was that my son?
Yes, I hear. Yep. I also hear when I'm getting shivers for it. Sometimes you'll see a shadow, and he says that's him too. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, should I change attorneys?
Yes, absolutely. You should.
All right. And her last question is, anything from my guides?
Yeah, honey. So this is going to be a very special year for you. It's all about connection. You're going to meet not only somebody romantic in your life, but it looks like there is a family connection. They're not your family, but they're your soul family, if that makes sense. So they're going to feel like family and they're going to take care of you and be a part of your life in a way that feels like family would be. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Erin Early.
Hello again.
She gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, if I'm looking for the new job, what kind of job am I looking for?
Okay, so it does look like you're in some kind of a supervisory role. So more in that manager. So when you're putting in keywords, supervisor, manager, that type of thing. I do hear that it looks like there is about 10 people in the office. So it's not a big place. It feels small, but it's like office-y feeling. Yeah. But manager is what they're telling you. Supervisor, manager, put that into the key phrases.
All right. Her next question is, will I find someone to take over the job I'm doing now?
Yes.
And her last question is general, please.
Yeah. So for you, honey, this is a very important year for you to step into more of your psychic ability. So they do want you practicing, like literally exercising your psychic brain. Okay. There's lots of things you can do to do that. I've talked a bit about different ways to train yourself, using playing cards or even going and getting those psychic cards that you can, the ones with the wave, the circle, the triangle, the star, that one. But yeah, they want you exercising your psychic abilities is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Ashley G, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Ashley's first question here is, my CEO is going on maternity leave. Will I take her place while she's out? When will she announce that plan?
Yes, it does look like you will take her place. 3 weeks is when you'll hear about it, I hear.
Right, her next question is, what's the romantic opportunity with Josh and I? We're exes and now friends, and I'm very torn of what route I want to go.
Yeah, I hear the two of you will do better as friends. You won't necessarily have a successful romantic relationship, but friendship, you guys will long last, is what they're saying. So, if you want this individual in your life for a long term, friendship is better. Yeah,
All right, her next question is, what places will I travel to this year for fun?
for fun. Okay, interesting. So they do show around the United States. It looks like from Florida to Phoenix to Hawaii is what I'm seeing. So there's 3 trips.
All right, her next question is, I've been very out of routine. What do I need to know about getting back in and where to start?
Okay, so it starts with the small stuff, is what they say. They do show you doing more than anything, putting yourself first. So don't let people talk you out of, like, if you have it that you're going to do a certain thing and then somebody calls you and says, hey, you want to go for lunch or you want to go do something, make sure that you're putting yourself first. That's the biggest thing. To get back into routine, it starts with you putting you first. Okay. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Very important.
All right, and her last question is, what do I need to know for this year around those bigger themes / happenings?
So I do hear that there is a new child coming into the family. So there is somebody who's going to have a baby. And they really do emphasize that this is an important child coming into the world. So it does feel like it's unexpected, is what I hear. But it is definitely important to the family, and it's going to be a huge miracle, is what I hear. Okay. For you, I think more than anything, it's about you. You got to take care of yourself this year. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Ashley. Our next question here is from Ashley Miller, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hope your day is going well.
You too, honey.
My first question is, do you see me staying at my current job as a dental assistant? Unfortunately, the hours are long, and I don't feel as though I manage my photography business and this job together.
Yeah, you don't you really don't have time for the other, is what I hear with this. It looks like you'll be here for the majority of 2024, but then going towards the end of the year, it looks like you will find something different that is less intensive, is what I hear. So you will be switching this year. Yeah, but it's later this year.
All right. Her next question is, do you see me keeping my studio or getting another one?
No, it doesn't look like you're going to get another one. It looks like you're keeping this one.
All right. And her last question is, you said before I'd buy a house in the fall of this year. Will it be me or my fiance or both on the mortgage?
Both of you will be on the mortgage, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ashley. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Kimber, for the rose and Aaron for the swan.
Thank you. Aw, thank you guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Alexis B. Hello.
Hello again, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Alexis's first question here is, I know you previously said to prepare my body 4 months in advance for April. I've started back my vitamins, exercise, and healthier eating. Do you hear anything in particular I need to be doing?
No, those are the things that I would do. Rest is one thing. So definitely make sure you're getting enough sleep. Yep. That helps heal the body.
All right. Your next question is, will we have a baby girl in the future?
It looks like you're going to have a boy. You're not just having one though. So a boy first though.
All right. And her last question is, does my mom feel any regrets about how she treated me at times growing up?
Sometimes, but she doesn't let herself think about it, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Alexis. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Kimber Pell.
Hello
Kimber,
again.
who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Kimber's first question here is, hello again.
Hello
You have
again.
such a way to comfort souls.
Oh.
Thank you. I will follow your advice. I really don't like drama. It throws me off. Will
Yeah,
I heal quickly?
you will. Yes.
All right, Kimber's next question is, will my hubby be diagnosed by summer with vascular dementia?
So, yes, I hear that by this summer you will have an idea of what's happening. I'm not sure that that's going to be the diagnosis, but it definitely does look like there is a form of dementia. Yes.
Right, and her last question is, how will the rest of January go? Thanks for all you do. Have a beautiful day.
It feels like, because you've shut certain doors and you've cut yourself off from the drama, it feels nice and relaxed, is what I hear. So it's a good rest of the month, is really what's happening for you. It's a good January. Yeah. Keep that door closed.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber. That's
Yes.
it for her.
Okay.
All right. And our last question here is from Greg Peterson.
Hey,
Hello,
Greg.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Greg gets 10 questions.
Nice. With a bang.
All right. Greg's first question, he says, hi, Rebecca
Hello,
and team.
honey.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Says, blessings. Here are my 10 questions. His first question, I am being confronted with a nightmare scenario that a foreign developer is intending to recap a golf course and is going to use very toxic herbicides to do so, endangering different protected species of fauna and flora, of which at least one species is critically endangered. They have not been honest with us and kept us on a line for almost a year, only to surprise us with these intentions weeks before they will start this project. Do Gaia and my guides have any guidance? How will this develop?
Yeah, definitely take it to the public, I hear. It does look like you are going to fight it and it isn't going to happen. So make sure that the people in the area are aware of it. Yeah.
All right, his next question is, the people developing the new windmill park on the island have not been fair nor transparent in their intentions and are misleading the people. Any guidance on how this will develop?
So I do hear that you will work alongside with your what do they call them? Your MP or like your government official. And again, you're going to do what's right for the environment. So they're protected by you. Yeah.
All right, his next question is, as guided, I am publishing a lot more nature awareness posts on social media.
Love it.
The reactions are increasing.
Mm-hmm.
How is this working and any guidance?
Keep doing it. It definitely feels like you're doing a good job of making people more aware and you're making people think a lot more, which is great because, sometimes we get into this like autopilot and you're having impact on people. Yeah. Doing a good job. Keep doing it.
His next question is, I have intentions to make a major move on protecting nature areas in a new way for my island. I feel like I am being guided to do this.
Mhm.
Is this the case? Any guidance and what can I expect?
Yeah, absolutely. It is the case. And remember, you are going to get into a more prominent role within that era or the area. So I do see you moving somewhat into a political stance. I know you might be a bit against it, but it is the right move. Okay. Yeah. You're being guided. Yeah.
His next question is, I will be needing large sums of financing to make these projects work. Any guidance where and how to get these funds?
Mm-hmm. So there's different ways, different places. I do see that you'll hold fundraisers. There will be sort of like what do they call it when you do the donations?
Crowdfunding.
Crowdfunding. Thank you. So you'll do crowdfunding and then asking for donations through door to door as well. I hear. Yeah. So it's multiple different ways, and even going to certain people that are supportive and they will support financially as well. You'll have the funds is what I hear.
His next question is, do my guides have any other specific guidance for me as to nature protection projects? Do they want me to consider anything in particular?
So it's very important to protect the water, they say. Yeah, they're really focused on the water. So for whatever reason, we have to make sure that part doesn't get waste is what I'm hearing, and doesn't you don't want anything being dumped there is what I hear. Okay, so keep an eye on the waterways.
All right, his next question is, Ori has finally managed to travel to her parents and sisters and is enjoying herself after not seeing them for over 4 years.
Wow.
Any guidance as to when she returns, where she will find a job she loves? Any guidance?
She still needs to do teaching, I hear, so she will have to get into teaching. I do hear that she might actually be it might be necessary for her to get some kind of a certification, because they're showing me her getting some kind of like they're showing her getting a stamp on a piece of paper, which is usually just some kind of upgrading or some kind of certification. But I still see schooling for her. That's where she's a teacher in that aspect of things. Yeah.
His next question is, the family inheritance is finally moving along now. Any insight as to when to expect it?
So it does feel like just before the summer. So it is coming in pretty quick.
His next question is, on a spiritual level, any feedback as to what I should be working on to improve my spiritual experiences and gifts?
So the biggest thing I hear for you, honey, is really getting a handle on stress. So when you're feeling frustrated or you're feeling really upset about something, just make sure that you channel that energy and you don't get overwhelmed by it. You're usually pretty good at thinking your way through things, but sometimes you do have that knee-jerk reaction. And so you will have that, oh, I'm going to punch something kind of energy, and then you do fix it afterwards. But they really do want you to work on that because you don't want to be stressed, and you don't want to give any power away by being angry at them, if that makes sense. Okay. So don't give them the satisfaction, energetically speaking, and really just keep yourself mellow.
All right. And his last question is, do you and my guides have any guidance for me how to communicate better with my guides? If so, what would you and they have me do to be able to bring this to a higher level?
I think for you, you do a really good job. One thing that they do say, and I'm not, encouraging any illegal things, but sometimes substances can help. And I do hear that will help. So you might want to do something like ayahuasca or whatever that stuff is. Yeah. Something like that will help you bring you to that next level. Make sure it's legal.
All right. Thank you so much, Greg. That is it for him, and that is it for our list.
You did it. All right. Don't go away. And I could hear the
gifts going
crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody, for all those gifts. And we're going to do our giveaways. So we do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers, and an audience member here on the live. So what you got to do is put your name in with a yellow heart if you are brand new and a purple heart if you have been here before. Okay. And spam it. Don't just do it once. Do it like 5 times if you want.
And thank you so much, Lady Camilla, Ice Cold Tea, Sarah Miller, and Aaron. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right.
All right.
Our subscriber first.
Subscriber first. You want to pick?
Sure. Let's do 6.
6 sounds good.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. For our subscriber winner.
Okay.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Our subscriber winner is Kimber.
Yay, Kimber! What'd you win? You won. It's hard to do that with one hand, by the way. You won an extra question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You won an extra question. Thank you for being a subscriber.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much for the gift.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next is our audience member.
Okay, let's do 4.
Sure. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our winner is Lady Camilla Veronica.
Nice.
How awesome. Thank you so much for all of the gifts today.
Yes, absolutely. You got an extra question, honey. So again, head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information. You want an extra question. Thank you so much for being here on the live.
All right, and now it is time for our top
I have to put that
gifter.
down so I can drum in.
Our
Top gifter is
Sarah Miller.
Aw, thank you so much, Sarah. All right, what did you win? You won an extra question. Yay! All right, so head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You won an extra question, honey. Yay! Thank you, everybody, for being here on the live. If you aren't already signed up for our email list, we do have an email list to let you know when we are going live, things that are changing and things that are happening. We have a lot going on this year, and we do want to make sure you are kept in the loop. So if you do want to have notifications, head up to the link in my bio and sign up for our email list. I'm also on Instagram and YouTube, so follow me there. And if you aren't already following me here, follow me here too, okay? And we are going to be back on live again today, so we'll see you later.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.